Audrey Johnson on the Audrey Johnson Show. Sitting next to me is an icon, a legend. Look at him. Where are we sitting right now? This is Robert Klein.
In the Café Un, Deux, Trois. The Café Un, Deux, Trois has certain memories for me because the times that I've been in Broadway shows, the cast would like to come and have either an after dinner dinner, or on matinee days maybe have a meal here between. There's a nice din here, which is part of the, you can say, in Zagat, it says that. This is not the place to become intimately with a lover who is deaf. This is definitely not that place.
So this is definitely not the place. This is a place where you come for
you have a wonderful food, you have a drink, and you speak loudly to be heard. Yes, it's good because speaking loud, people that go like this, they live a shorter time, there's no question about it.
That's why we love New York, because New York, everybody crowd up together, everybody yell, and everybody's happy, and everybody's excited.
I sense a little lilt in your accent, my beauty. Let me guess, were you born in the Bahamas?
You know what? I appreciate you didn't ask if I was from Jamaica, but I was born in Guyana, South America, British Guyana. Hey, Guyanese. Now, I have a couple questions for you. You've been funny all your life. Tell us. You've been funny all your life.
I have been funny since first grade.
How did that happen? Some of us have talent. What is it that made you come out?
My father is hilarious. Was. He's long gone, but he sold piece goods, textiles in the garment center here in New York. My father had a wonderful sense of humor. He was a great improviser. He used it to sell. He disliked his job because he quit college after a year or so, and he was sorry, and but he definitely made humor a major context in my family. My sister was a teacher in New York for 33 years, retired. The funniest in her group, and my mother was pretty funny herself and also played a wonderful piano. So I attribute early comedy stuff to my father, who mimed and made funny words up, and this developed in me. And then later on, when I saw comedians like the ones on television, Sid Caesar and later Lenny Bruce, who actually used comedy to say something substantial, and Jonathan Winters, who did not make a political statement, but who was a brilliant improviser who took stand-up comedy from simple joke, laugh, which has its place, into profound improvisations. So that the combination of my father's setting the stage and some luck got me a nice career, really.
That's awesome. That's beautiful. And Father's Day is coming right around the corner. And you obviously remember him every day, every time.
I don't remember him every day, admit it. I'd like to admit on television, they're buried about 20 minutes away. It's a pain in the behind. No, and I don't want to be buried. I'm claustrophobic. Yeah, I want to be cremated, and you can put me in an urn, and a cheap one. I don't want to, put me in a Maxwell House coffee can, put me over the fireplace on the mantle, and whenever you have a problem, you can talk to me. The Jews very quickly, no question. A Jew dies, zoom. What the hell happened to Irving? Holy smokes, he was here a minute ago. What happened to him?
Okay, this is going to take the economy. I'm saying 2012 is the year for the woman, but also humor is what's going to change everything. Woman sets me off. Woman. Okay. Well,
women are so much more reasonable than men. There's so much. If the world was run by more women have patience. I'm generalizing, and also I love to hug them and make children with. No, I only have one child. But, practice to make children with them. And
You know, all the women now are loving you right now. They're saying, Audrey, I want that guy's phone number. He's so
Audrey,
sexy.
and all women watching, stay away from Virginia, right? You want them to stick a wand in you? Look where their legislators have gone here. You know what? They're trying to legislate what they couldn't get on their own.
Are you going to run for anything? Because I think that's what's lacking in the politics. Nobody has a sense of humor.
No, sadly, but democracy is clumsy, but it works. It's clumsy, but eventually it's the best system on earth. However, it's never been this horrible since before the Civil War with the pro-slavery and the anti-slavery. And I mean, these guys are just, they have to be reelected all the time, so they get money. And they have to quid pro quo. The oil company gives you $2 million. You know, you look the other way when they want to drill in your bathtub.
So now let's talk about tonight. What's happening here tonight? What are we doing here tonight?
Well, I'm here. My friend Debbie Dickinson is doing public relations for this venerable old joint on 44th Street, which is very French and very traditional, you know, kind of fun. And not traditional like old France, but a combination of French and Broadway. It's been here forever. And one of the owners puts his mustache up. He makes you think he's Salvatore Dali. And he sold someone a painting here for $4 million.
What?
He was Dali.
He sold a painting for $4 million. But how long ago was that?
And then he convinced him that the song Hello Dolly was about Salvatore Dali, which we know isn't true.
So what do you think is going to
You're
happen?
a pretty good straight man, you know that? I haven't shut up, and you're fabulous. You're better than Merv Griffin was the sweetest man, but he'd interrupt your punchline. Johnny Carson knew how to, you know, and David Letterman feeds you properly, you know. You do well.
Well, thank you so much. Well, you know what it is, it's you. It is you. You have a sense of...
It's only pure spring water with an olive in it, believe me. I don't want any of my younger fans to disillusion.
Yes. With an olive, that's a good idea. But it's you, Robert. Robert, you... What makes people stay young is the light. And you have a light. You a great guy. You have a sense...
And February 8th. I lived through the sexual revolution, which was so much more fun than the Bolshevik or French revolutions, and so much less dangerous. And it was before AIDS, too. We had a ball. You remember before AIDS, the good old days of syphilis and gonorrhea? You know.
This is funny. Now, you are hilarious. Robert, there's somebody watching you. Obviously, we know the women are watching you. Men are watching you, too. Everybody's watching you.
You know, I'm single, and I'm definitely interested in meeting.
What kind of woman do you like? What's your ideal?
Well, it has to be a woman of appropriate age. I did have an affair with a much younger woman who was a brilliant intellectual and gorgeous, and I did adore her. But we know that we didn't have a future, you know, but I loved each other's company. I'm looking for a nymphomaniacal gerontophile.
Oh, you're going to have to explain that one.
Oh.
For like yeah.
A gerontophile is someone that loves old people.
Well, you're not old.
The nymphomaniacal is just offhand. I do like sex.
Oh.
And I think, you know, the minute when you no longer have it, your death is imminent. So it's only one man's opinion.
Well, sex is very healthy, and that's why God created it. That's why He made man and He made woman. So it's very healthy, and that's why you look so good. And his sense of humor, guy sitting next to him, he's radiating. I mean, it's so amazing. Sex is good.
Show business keeps you young. I mean, I did a show last night for a big black tie fundraiser and jumping around on stage. I'm better at it than I ever was being a stand-up comedian. I've done 9 HBO specials. My last one, we were nominated, Bob Stein and I, who co-wrote the opening song, we were nominated for an Emmy. I was nominated 10 years ago. I've been nominated for 2 Emmys, 1 Tony, and 2 Grammys.
Wow, then you're good. You're very good. And it's an honor of the Audrey Johnson Show to be sitting, like I said, a legend and a wise man that is so awesome. Now,
you're very sweet. No, thank you. It's my honor.
But it's beautiful. Now, let me ask you this one question. What is it about you that has made you extraordinary? I mean, I think you are, but what is it about you?
Nothing really. I was a kid in the Bronx. I have talent, but sadly in show business, talent isn't the overwhelming major component. You need like 40% luck and 40% tenacity. It's the most wonderful profession. I haven't done anything else. No day jobs, you know. My last day job was I was a substitute teacher briefly after Yale Drama School. And since I'm 23 and I went to Second City in Chicago, the theater there, I've never made my living doing anything else.
Wow. Well, you guys heard him, what he's just said. And you know what? What I just want to say to, sitting next to you, Robert. Thank you, Robert.
Got that on camera?
Yeah, we got everything. Robert, this is true. I've met a lot of people, but one thing, do you mind if I touch your skin? His skin is so flawless.
Say the same thing about yours. You know what? Stay out of the sun.
Is that what it is? Because it's flawless. And that's why to all those people who said, I'm old, look at him. I'm going to have Glenn run the camera up and let you out.
A little bit.
It doesn't matter. But look at you. That's what life is about.
Is that any better?
No.
Hello, how are you? You wouldn't believe that I had surgery, would you?
You did? You did. There's your answer. You flirted with her the whole time. Who are these?
Flirting with me. Most of them are. They're flirting with me. They like older men.
I haven't even looked over at you.
Oh, excuse me. You like older men and you know it.
I was looking at you because I like your outfit.
Oh, you love my outfit. Thank you so much. Well, he's amazing. I mean, I just love it.
What did she say about you?
She loved my outfit. She loved my...
It is beautiful, isn't it?
Oh, who's that? Your boyfriend? You brought him? No.
Tales from the Dark Side, the movie. Somebody was in a movie with me.
Oh, wow.
I was in over 40 movies. This one of them.
Robert, before you go, my show's about a message. I want you to send a message around the world, because we're global, around the world to the people.
I want to send it in Morse code.